Yo, y'all remember like in mafia movies, people would come to the boss, like in the golf or whatever, they would come to the boss and ask for a favor. They needed help with something. And he'd do it. I got you. You needed some money, you needed me to take care of something. I'm gonna do the favor for you. But one day I'm gonna call on you and I'm gonna need a favor from you, and I need you to be ready to do that. Yeah, I remember that, and like even in movies, or a matter of fact, in Snoop's song, remember Snoop? Murder Was the Case. He was in the coma, and he made a deal with the devil. But the devil was like, "Yo, one day I'm gonna need you." Now I'm not saying that the Republican Party is the devil, maybe the mob, but 32 years ago, Clarence Thomas made a deal with the Republican Party, and he was sworn into the Supreme Court. And yeah, he's popped up here and there. He was part of that really big free speech case, the Milford Township. I think it's Milford Township or Milford, PA, one of them. And you know, we've heard his name here and there over the past 32 years. But they came for Clarence last week and told Clarence, listen, you've been making $200,000 a year for the last 32 years. Your kids have been going to school for free. You've been doing all of this shit. You've been doing, you know, like Snoop said, will I still be the G that I was? Yeah, you was a G for 32 years. Now we need you. And Clarence Thomas writes groundbreaking decision in the New York State against the New York State Rifle Association and changes New York City forever. So now people in New York City no longer need special circumstances to get concealed carry permits. Now, if you followed my other pages before, you know how I feel about this. I feel that this is going to be a disaster in New York City. Everybody's always telling me about Texas and all these other states where they're carrying guns. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. They not New York. They don't live on top of each other like us. They not riding crowded trains like us. No place else in the country will you see a scene like Port Authority train station platform on the A train during rush hour, where so many people you can't even move. And situations like these is what's going to be the problem. Large crowds like that with guns is an issue. And let's be clear, they didn't do this for native New Yorkers. They did this for the people who have moved to New York in the last 5, 10, 15 years that maybe come from places where they were able to have guns, and they're here and they're scary, they're nervous. I keep telling y'all. Like I gave the example of the idiot who murdered a dude on the train a while back. It wasn't even that long ago, because he was speaking aggressively. The native New Yorkers on the train ain't pay him no mind. They know you ignore him, he talks his shit, he goes into the next car, he talks his shit over there. But this guy decides he needs to intervene because he might have hurt somebody. That's neither here nor there. Now that I'm on the subject of the train, this is my issue, my major issue with the gun thing. These is, again, people think that gunplay is sexy or I don't know, mysterious or whatever. Y'all watch too much TV. Because the first time you're on a crowded train in the tunnel moving, and somebody feels like they were brushed up against in the wrong way or anything, this is because there's all types of arguments on the train, and they pull a gun out and a shot goes off in that crowded train and there's no place to run, your life will be forever changed. And let's be clear, we got the Democratic Party and we got the Republican Party, and right now, New York State has a Democratic governor, but kind of seems to me like they're working together. And I say that to say, we're about to get congestion pricing, which means they're going to implement a toll to drive your car, I think it's below 60th Street in Manhattan. And they're talking about a minimum of $20, between $20 and $30. What this is going to do is take a lot of people out of their cars and put them on the already overcrowded trains. So we're going to add large crowds to larger crowds and give everybody guns. It ain't gonna be pretty. Um, I know me, I need to buy a second car so I can stop taking the train when I get to the city. Cause like I said, man, it ain't gonna be pretty. But I know a lot of y'all got different opinions. I'd love to hear them. Hit me, hit me in the comments, hit me in the inbox, whatever you want to do, man. Clarence Thomas, he paid back his debt.